She's back.
Your hustle got to be strong in this industry, as in any other industry.
All right, so we're back on the road and rolling. Okay, so was able to find out, obviously, that my van made it to Ford. I never got a update, as I said, from AAA. Called AAA. Well, first when I called Ford in the morning, they said nobody had seen it yet, but they had just started coming into work. They hadn't checked out back or anything, and that's where the van was. Yeah, I was kind of concerned for a moment. So the van got taken to Mike Molstead Ford, and I got to give a shout out to them. The fact that they sent a shuttle out to pick me up as far away as I was, they got me in the next day. They was able to get the part the next day, and the best part about it is I was so concerned that they, again, when you're on the road like this and you're in a pinch, you always have to be concerned when you're using a new shop that they're going to try to rip your mouth out price-wise and try to throw all this other crap in there. Luckily, these guys called. He's telling me I can make a payment. He's going to send it over text message, do the payment online and whatnot. And I ask him how much, and I'm just like going through my head like $1,200, $1,400. Man, is it going to be worse than that? Like, how much are they going to hit me for? And he said $752. I was like, kind of just taken aback for a minute. I was just so appreciative. Told him I really appreciate that, man. Like, you have no idea how often these shops across the country just want to just rip your mouth out on prices just because you're out of state. I guess that's the silver lining to it all. As I said, $750. I was thinking bare minimum $1,000 is what I was thinking, bare minimum. So $750 all day long. I'll take that for an alternator change. The alternator itself was around $300-400, and so a few hours of labor, and we're on the road. There was no other issues. So I was hanging out in the lobby all day waiting, for them to get finished. So I felt kind of like a transient out there. Had my bag out there and had my laptop set up, charging my iPad out there, my phone. I'm just kind of sitting on a little couch out there, all set up and everything. Because I was out there from 11 until, I want to say 4:30. Maybe a little bit later. So I was out there a long time hanging out in that lobby. So I'm thankful for the hotel for allowing me to hang out there all day too. Luckily it was just a small town. They aren't busy, so it wasn't a lot of people coming in and out. They brought the van over to me. As I said, paid the bill online. Never even had to step foot inside the dealership or anything. But as I said, big shout out to them. So if you're ever in that area in need of work, that is Charles City, Iowa. You need some work from a Ford dealer, I highly recommend giving them a call because, as I said, they treated me great. That's probably one of the best experiences I've had having to deal with a dealership or a shop or anything while over the road that I'm not at home. So 100% really appreciate them. Once I got the word that the van was done and everything was just being completed as far as paying and all that, I was looking for a load, landed a load, picked up the following morning, and it went down to Kansas, Ottawa, Kansas, about an hour outside of Kansas City. So that's where I'm sitting right now, is Ottawa, Kansas. I just unloaded this morning. I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna sit here for the time being because, like I said, I'm just a shade less than an hour from Kansas City, south of Topeka. Emporia isn't too far, so I'm not in a horrible area, I don't think. So I'm gonna give it a shot here and see if my luck changes a little bit here and we can get out of here today, because today's Friday. That's the only bad thing. It's Friday. I'm in kind of a rough area to get a load, so I'm gonna be going at it as aggressive as I can and try to get back up north as far as to like Chicago, Michigan, or Ohio. Preferably I'd like to get to Ohio, load going that way so I can hit the house this weekend and get that temperature sensor for the diesel heater. And I appreciate everybody that was, reaching out and wishing me well and all that good stuff. I really do appreciate that. It feels good to have people that are being supportive and giving a shit about what's going on. So I appreciate you guys. All right, guys, so I'm going to get off here. I'm going to get in these load boards. I'm going to try and get myself a load, try and get my driver a load, and I want to get rolling. So I will holler at you guys later, man.
Your hustle got to be strong in this industry, as in any other industry.